Bad press is still good press because you're still getting talked about them. Today's Patreon request comes from AN546, and we're back on Maneskin, but more specifically Damiano David, and it's an interview. Well, I say it's an interview. The tagline is it's foreign, I think, obviously. Well, no, it is. On a scroll, it'll Instagram the Damiano David du group Maneskin. I take it by the thumbnail, because he's sat there holding the phone, that he's answering questions on Instagram about himself and Maneskin, maybe. Don't know. We'll have to find that out. So let's do that. See what I mean? Sat in his chair, looking at his phone. It says Instagram on a scroll. So, see what it's about. Let's go.
Hi guys, this is Damiano David, and we're gonna scroll back my Instagram.
Oh, he's doing it in English. I thought he might be doing it in Italian. Right, go.
Is this my first post on Instagram?
It's the oldest.
Okay, yeah. This is our first time we played out of Rome. It was
right. So he's not answering questions. What he's doing, he's looking at his own Instagram and his old photos, and he's going to explain certain ones. Okay, I like this. This is going to be cool.
This is our first time we played out of Rome. It was in Faenza, Italy. Very cute city. I don't remember much actually. We went there by train. Oh no, something cool I remember. We weren't like playing in the main spot, but then when they heard us at the sound check, they switched us with the other band and we played
that's
at the main spot.
interesting.
We were.
Like, can you imagine being like, hey, you're slotting you in at number 2 or number 3, and then when they hear you, they go, hey, this band's too good. This band's too good to be second place or third place. Let's get them to the top. Can you imagine how good that'd make you feel as an up-and-coming band?
Kind of bullies when we were starting our career.
You bullies?
This is when we won Eurovision. I was very drunk. You can see from my face. That was, I think, 10 seconds before I was accused of doing drugs live on TV. So it's a very special memory. Okay.
Damiano was accused of doing drugs live on TV. I'm gonna have to like I've been on him. I'm gonna have to see that interview or the bit where he's been accused. Did someone like full on just come out and say, "You're on drugs on TV"? Did someone say that to him? Wow. Okay.
Of doing drugs live on TV. So it's a very special memory. Okay, cute. This is a essay that I wrote in, how do you say it, like 8th grade, like first year of elementary school. Okay. Where I say, hi, my name is Damiano. I like to play with my toys. I like when I fight with my brother and when I play with PlayStation.
Yes.
When I grow old, I want to be a rock star, but without the K. Just with the C. So like it's the Italian version of a rockstar.
It's poetry.
It's total poetry. 6 years old poetry.
I tell you what. Oh Jesus! Look at that next picture. What the fuck? I'm taking that off for a second while I'm talking about him being a kid. It's like, I mean, his dreams have come true. The guy is a rock star, and knowing that you wanted to be a rock star since you were 6 years old is, that's accomplishment right there. I mean. The guy's sassy, the guy is confident, the guy is an absolutely brilliant frontman.
It's the Italian version of a rockstar.
It's poetry.
It's total poetry. 6 years old poetry. Oh, this is me, almost naked. It's always a perfect day to be naked and smoking joints. Like, it's an everyday post. You can repost this picture every day. It's always good. I have a fairly good relationship with my body. And I don't know, in that moment, I don't remember what was happening, but I was getting a lot of hate. So when I get hate for no reason, I like to give a reason to people to hate me. So I just posted this picture. So I was like, at least you have something to talk about, you know?
They're therefore flipping the world on its head. So if people are hating him for nothing, his brain just goes, do you know what? If you hate me for nothing, I may as well get some gratification for this and send something out there that will get me more hate, so at least it's justified and giving someone something to talk about. But on the other side of that coin, it might be negative energy, it might be negative press, etc. and blah. But if people are talking about you, then people are pushing you to the front of their conversations, and therefore people are always making you relevant within social medias, on the TV, or whatever they're talking about you. You know, if you do something edgy or do something like that, in bad news, Bad press is still good press because you're still getting talked about and people are still getting eyes on you, sort of thing. You know what I mean? As long as you don't do something too bad, you know what I mean, then that's different. Then that damage your career. But stuff like edgy stuff is fine.
But yeah, I don't really care. I think it's fun. Look, and I look cute. Okay, this is Harry Styles dressed as Wendy from The Wizard of Oz.
All right.
Weird. This was, I think, in New York. Harry Styles' gig. It was Halloween or Carnival. I think Halloween. Yeah, Halloween. So he was dressed as Wendy. That he puts on a great show. Yeah.
I've never been.
I don't think.
I've never been like. I've never come. Well, saying. I've never not been impressed by Harry Styles from the videos I've checked out because I think he's a really good entertainer. At first, I thought One Direction. Nah, I'm not listening to that. Blah, blah, blah. But when you see Harry Styles on stage as a solo artist, like I've done a few One Direction reactions, but the solo artist of Harry Styles is he's like I say, he's a top notch. He's funny as well. He's funny. He's a funny guy.
I would do the same way. It's very him, but it's a great show. It's one of the best I've ever seen. This is Russell Westbrook when he used to play for Los Angeles Lakers. It was my first time courtside at the, now it's called Crypto Arena, but it's always going to be the Staples Center.
Basketball fan.
Okay, cut it. I played basketball a lot when I was a kid.
That's interesting.
And of course, me and my brother, we were very fascinated by Kobe Bryant, and so we always followed the Lakers. And when I got the chance to be famous and sit courtside, was pretty sick. Actually, they look huge. They're fucking huge, man. This is.
He's naked again, nearly. Interesting that he liked basketball because for me, Damiano was is all about the football and Roma, isn't he? But as I'm getting to know this guy and this band, I'm beginning to see that he's not just a fan of football; he's a fan of sports, isn't he? He'll try and play anything. It's interesting that
huge. They're fucking huge, man. This is my video clip with Anita. Not much to say. I think you can see in the video. It's pretty self-explanatory.
Yeah.
This is my vocal cords. Incredibly healthy vocal cords. Yes, this was a check that I had done because I was feeling sick. And so I had my throat checked and it was very healthy and it was fun because it looks like something else. So I thought it was worth posting it. Okay.
That reminds me of the Will Ramos screaming into the camera that went up his nose. You know what I mean? The reaction to that on the other channel. And it's always interesting to see how somebody manipulates their own voice and stuff. I mean, I've only seen Will Ramos do it, but it'd be interesting to see how this guy does it because he's got a very interesting voice as well. You know what I mean? Doesn't so much scream like Will Ramos, but he does different things with his voice, doesn't he?
This is...
Only Neil for you.
I don't remember which gig is this. South America? Yeah, probably. This is one of the many very, very fun posters that our fan bring to our shows. It's one of the few that we can share on Instagram. Yeah, but I'm portrayed as a saint, which I think is fair. Ooh, nice. This is my hips tattoo that I did in Japan. It's a big dragon, and I was too skinny at the time.
That looks painful.
It's like accessories. So of course, they have meanings. They remind me of things. Some of them, others don't.
Is any colored in?
I'm not like, oh, this tattoo means that. No, it's just like this is very cool. It's a dragon.
Yeah.
There's no like backstory to it. I just wanted a big dragon. So no, I'm not very sentimental about my tattoos. I just think they look very cool.
Is that the last one you did?
Oh no.
What is it? The last one?
This is a very good question. Honestly, maybe this one, but I'm not sure. Thank you. Yeah, this is a picture which.
The trouble is when you have so many tattoos, like you can never remember which one you got first. Like you can remember your first one, but what order you got them all in? You know what I mean? It's I can imagine that. But that has he had that coloured in at all? I've not been paying attention, but that there especially on the like the ribs and all the way up, especially when he's got no body fat as well. That must have hurt like a bitch. Oh, right, I'm moving on. Oh.
But I'm not sure. Thank you. Yeah, this is a picture with Charles Leclerc, very big F1 driver this year.
Okay, see, there's number sport.
Going great, so good luck, Charles. Oh, this is my first appearance at the Met Gala, thank God, with my girlfriend by my side. Very stressful night, a lot of pressure, but she made it way more normal and human. Having your partner close turns it into like a cute date, so she definitely made it
supporting you all the
easier.
way, man.
Is it possible to have fun at your first Met Gala?
It's hard. It's hard. You have to be extremely confident, not a level of confidence that I have. The next picture.
Not a level of confidence that I have. Yeah, whatever. Have you seen the sassy nature of his performances? Get out of it. Stop being like humble. We know you're a sassy guy.
Confident, not a level of confidence that I have. The next picture. It's me, my brother, and my first best friend doing scout. I'm the one on the right. Yes, I did it for actually like just 2 years. But it was fun. You do some stuff.
Yeah, you just do activities, don't you?
Useful. It was basically summer.
We're not sign ups and shit.
But it's good. You learn about community and be not a dick to other people. This is me and Avril Lavigne.
To not be with other people. Oh, he's met Avril Lavigne, so an A-lister
not
the
a
music
dick
industry.
to other people. This is me and Avril Lavigne.
Nice.
It was the iHeart Awards. Sorry, so many eyes. It was crazy because she asked me the picture and I was like, "Are you sure you're Avril Lavigne? Like you're 10 times me?" And she was like, "Yeah."
Oh, I'd have thought, yeah, I get that because obviously Maneskin are new and up and coming at the time. Avril Lavigne's been established for like 20 years or whatever it is, and she's actually come over to Damiano and said, "Can I be in a picture with you?" And he's just said as well, "Are you sure you're Avril Lavigne? You want to come to me? You're like 10 times the celebrity I am, blah, 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 blah," because obviously the reputations he's got for being like the longevity and everything. And that's good because obviously Avril Lavigne knows who he is and knows who Maneskin are. That may be down to the winning of the Eurovision Song Contest that they did. You know what I mean? It could be something to do with that. Maybe she watched it and thought, "Oh, this is a good band," you know what I mean? And recognised him.
And I was like, "Are you sure you're Avril Lavigne? Like you're 10 times me?" And she was like, "Yeah, you're great." And it's great. And no, she's super sweet. Every time we see each other at like festivals and stuff, we always talk. She's very nice.
Is it someone you listened to when you were younger or growing up?
I was not a punk boy, but she's a legend. I mean, like the MTV days, she was the queen.
But do you know that's honest that though? He could have just bullshitted his way through that and said, "You know what? Yeah, I did listen to Avril Lavigne when I was younger and blah 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 blah." But no, he said she's a nice person. She wanted to be in a photo with me. We wanted to talk. Every time we see at festivals, we talk blah blah blah, and that's good. That's like reputation, not reputation. That's relationship building, but obviously on a friendship level. I know Avril Lavigne. Do you know what I mean? That's cool. That's cool. I like that.
Guys, I don't fucking know what this is. I swear.
It shows how grounded Avril Lavigne was. Don't know what this fucking photo is.
Guys, I don't fucking know what this is. I swear to God, this is. I think. Can I be honest? I think this is the Roma-Napoli highway in Italy from the train, but I don't know why I took it. Picture. This is the cover of my new single, Serval.
Great song.
Very, very nervous about it. I'm excited. It's a new feeling, but it's not. So I know how to deal with it, and I know what to avoid actually. But it's gonna be fun. It's gonna be nice to just see people's reaction to my own work. It's me with a mustache. It should be here, but I made a mistake this morning, and so I had to shave it out. But it's gonna come back.
It looks nice.
Thank you. My management doesn't think the same, but I'm gonna win this war. After Silver Lines, we're gonna have another single, Born with a Broken Heart.
Yeah, it's another good song. Really good song. So I said, sounds like Harry Styles.
It's a more fun song, but still.
And now it makes sense, because I said that song when I reacted to it sounded like something Harry Styles had put out. And then earlier on in this interview, he said that he'd been to a Harry Styles concert and respected what he did and liked his stage presence, etc. So I like the fact that I knitted that together as well before he's actually told me.
Very personal and deep for me, so I hope people are gonna get it. Yeah, the lyrics, no matter like the very happy music.
Still drama.
It's everywhere.
Yeah,
every time.
that's what I said. I said that about that song. I said, how can a song, something along the lines of, how can a song that has such a deep and like hurtful meaning in places sound so jolly and upbeat and happy? Do you know what I mean? And that's I actually said that in the reaction. That was the point that Damiano was trying to get across, and he was worried about people, would they get the message because it sounds so nice? But yeah, as a reactor, you sit there and listen to the lyrics and you can tell, you know what I mean, as someone who's listening for it now. I mean, what an interesting bunch of pictures and the explanations that came out of it from Damiano there. That was, I'd like to do some more of these with different artists. Has this Conbini done other artists, or is there any other interviews like this from other like people? I would love to do some more of these, because I think it's behind the music, it's interesting to find out what a character of someone is like. You know what I mean? Especially the people you're listening to. Anyway, what did you guys think of this reaction? Let me know in the comments. If you want to check out any more from Damiano, then there'll be a playlist somewhere on the channel. I think it's in the rock and metal section. This will be in the documentary side. Don't forget to subscribe, but more importantly, don't forget to check out this original video, and I shall see you on the next one.